this anointed man. And it came to pass at eventime that David arose off his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house. I want to talk to you about what happens when the flesh gets in the way and you become distracted. This man who's spirit led is now getting ready to be led by his flesh. And it came to pass at eventime that David arose off his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house, and from the roof he saw a woman. Lord,
oh God, help us, help us, help us, help us.
That ought to be enough right there, but we got to keep reading. He saw a woman washing herself. She was bathing, and the woman was very beautiful to look upon. Now, just a footnote, this is akin to being careful about what you're looking at when you're surfing the net so that you don't end up in a place of pornography. Can't get no help here. Y'all don't have to talk. I'll talk to you anyway. Because that means you're looking at what was not designed for you to be looking at. I know she is beautiful, but you ain't supposed to be looking at her. Can't get no help in here. I know he is fine, but you ain't supposed to be looking at him. Y'all don't like me now. You have to be careful what you allow your eye gates to take in, because it's going to affect your mind and create distraction. Can't get no help. The girl was fine. The doggone girl was fine. Y'all catch it later. And David sent. Now pay attention to what happens now. David's not in the spirit now. David started asking questions about the woman. If you ain't got no business dealing with her, why you asking about her? You don't need to know where she lives. You don't need to know her number. You don't need to be looking up on Facebook. You don't need her Twitter name. And David sent and inquired after the woman. And somebody told him who she was. This is Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite.
Come on, preacher.
So in other words, David, she married, dog. She taken. Now, if I had time, I'm not going to take time, but somebody in here needs a lesson in taken. They taken, they gone, they not available. You don't wink at them, blink at them, nothing. They're taken. Homewrecker. All these single people out here, why you want to mess with somebody's house? See what the flesh will do. Let me get back. I'm sorry. Now look this. Look at this. This is challenge. Verse 3 sets the standard. Yes. She's married. So verse 4 should never happen. And David sent messengers and what? Took her. That shouldn't have ever happened, because verse 3 told you she's off the market. But David sent messengers and took her. And she came. Now, the onus, the main problem rests with David. He's the one in authority. He is the king. He's wrong. I just want to bring out this point. Now, when Amnon, which is David's son, raped his half-sister Tamar, the record reflects that Tamar told him, don't do this. But when I read this story, I have yet to run up on Nay, my king. I have yet to run up on the no, king. You can't. King, I'm married. Leave me alone. Some kind of way, I'm thinking that Bathsheba, she, let me just read. And she came in unto him, and he lay with her, for she was purified from her uncleanness. And she returned to her house. Now, you know what happened? This flesh had him thinking that it's just going to be a hookup. We just gonna do this. Nobody ever gotta know. It's cool, just, we go, now look, when we go to church, don't be looking at me. Don't even say hi to me. I'll talk to you later. Don't text me, don't contact me till I contact you. Ooh, can't get no help, I'm preaching. You should have shouted earlier.
Still shouting.
Now, he thought he had got away with this. But how many of you all know there's always a verse 5? Let's read verse 5. This girl done got pregnant. And the woman conceived and sent and told David and said, I am pregnant. That's what David said. Oh my God, he called on God now, it's too late. The way this goes, let me tell you all something. Your sins will find you out. Let me tell you something, I don't care what you do, it always have a way.
Always.
I can't figure it out, but I'm telling you, it's just got a way of coming. I don't know if it go down a winding road and do some turns and flips and go around 8 circles, but some kind of way it comes back. You never get to get away with this stuff.